What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reacting to turtle tanks on Facebook Marketplace while I feed my own baby turtles. Yep, it's gonna be a great day. So if you guys don't know what Facebook Marketplace is, it's pretty much like a Craigslist or like an online selling place on the app Facebook. So you can pretty much sell anything on Facebook Marketplace and then you go meet up with the person to actually purchase it. I was scrolling through my Facebook Marketplace and I saw some crazy turtle tanks, and today we're gonna be reacting to them. And as you guys know, I have my own turtle tank right here and two little baby painted turtles. And as you can see, they're pretty hungry, so today we're gonna be feeding them. Now, usually when I feed my turtles, I put them in a separate bin so that they don't make the tank all dirty. So let's go get our little bin. Here's our turtle feeding bin. We'll set it right there and then we'll fill it up with a little bit of water. Now, turtles actually need to be under the water to be able to swallow their food because they don't have saliva. So that's why we have to fill this bin with water. All right, we have our bin filled with water, just enough so that both turtles can get fully submerged to be able to swallow their food. All right, you guys, let's take a look at our first tank for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I have my computer right here. Let's take a look. Okay, so our first one right here, it's $65 and it actually says sold. So hopefully whoever bought it will give these turtles a bigger home because this isn't looking too good. But if we look right here, we can see it's on a super dinky stand. Like, that's so small. That's crazy. I'm surprised the tank is still on that stand. But there are two turtles in here and they look really big. They look like red-eared slider turtles. And this looks like a, I don't know, maybe 10-gallon tank, maybe a 20-gallon high like we saw at the store at Petco. But there's like one little rock that one poor turtle's sitting on, then the filter, that's like a filter wall sort of thing. So that's in the back. I guess that's what the filter is. But they have no lights. The turtles can barely even like turn around in the tank. It's so small. There's two turtles in there and the filter is so tiny and the turtles can't even fit on the top of the filter because it's too small. So I'm glad it's sold. Hopefully whoever bought it has a nice big tank that these big red-eared sliders can go into, but that one is pretty bad. All right, let's get our little baby turtles out and put them in the food bin. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's trying to bite me. Don't do that. Wow, you're getting big. Okay, into the bin you go. Let's find your brother. Here you are. Hey, buddy. Okay, you must go in the bin too. So this next one's not actually turtle's tank, it's just a little like Lego fish tank. But I just wanted to throw it in here because look how much they want for it. Price is flexible, I'd hope so, because they put it for $100. $100 for that. It's probably like a 2.5, maybe 5-gallon tank, but that's a lot of money. All right, they're ready for food. I have some of this Zoo Med aquatic turtle food with the hatchling formula, so I'm gonna pour some of that into here. All right, there you guys go. Some of that. They're munching it right away. There we go. This guy munching. Awesome. All right, so this next tank is a 55-gallon fish and turtle tank, and it says +1 lamp. So I don't know, in the picture it looks like there's 2 lamps, so I'm a little bit confused. Does that count as one? Are you just selling one of them? Are you gonna cut it in half? I don't really know. But usually you need 2 lamps for a turtle, UVB and UVA. Did I say that right? I don't know. I'll put it right here, what you need. And mine actually is both in one, so in that case you'd only need one. I think it's called a mercury vapor bulb. So you can actually buy those at the store. They're a little bit more expensive, but they have both things that you need for turtles. So I'm a little bit confused about this +1 lamp thing. Maybe they're just saying that the whole thing is 1 lamp. I'm not quite sure. But this tank right here, it looks like, can't really tell. It kind of looks like a painted turtle at first glance, but I'm pretty sure it's a slider. These people also have this little rock wall filter that the first one had. I guess those are good. I don't know. It seems like everybody has those. They might actually have 2 of those. I don't know. I can see one on both sides. And then they have a basking dock in the middle, but they have like 0 things for the turtle to grab onto. If it were me, I'd raise up the water quite a bit, probably to 75%, just that the turtle still couldn't get out, but so that he has a lot more swimming space, because he really doesn't right now. If you can see, he can't even go all the way up without part of his body being out of the water. You see he's kind of sideways right now. So I'd do that. And then what is the deal with these tiny wimpy stands? Like, it's barely holding on. That's crazy. I'm just surprised that these tanks don't just collapse, because that stand does not look sturdy at all. Yeah, so it's a 55-gallon fish tank. I would get rid of those filters, maybe get like a Fluval FX4 for that size tank, or maybe I have a sponge filter in here, and then I have a internal filter that is meant for a 100-gallon tank, and this is a 45-gallon, and it's not even filled up all the way. So turtles need a lot of filtration, so I'd fill that up, get rid of those little tiny filters, put in a big filter, give them some things to climb on to, like all these grasses, and then your turtle will be a lot happier. But I am glad that they have both lamps, even if they're just selling it with one. I also like to feed them a little bit of the Reptomin pellets right here. So I think this is also hatchling food, just a couple of those. I like to make sure that the baby turtles get lots of different types of food, just so that they're getting all the right types of protein, vitamins, and minerals that they need. Now, I usually feed them this type of food about twice a week, and then I also give them frozen tilapia or shrimp or bloodworms another 1 to 2 times a week. And then 1 time a week, I usually try to give them vegetables or fruits just to kind of round out their diet. Let's check out another tank. So here we have a 20-gallon long turtle tank, and the description, 20 long, all stock must go with the tank, stand, light, filter, decor must go. The tank is looking a little bit more sturdy. Not as sturdy as it could be, but more sturdy than the last one. I don't know what's the deal with these wimpy little tank stands, but so it's $80. It has a pretty good, strong looking filter, as you can see. In the corner there, it has a basking dock. I do not see a lamp though. I just see a light on the top of the tank. I don't see like a light for basking, which is super important so that your turtle doesn't get shell rot and so that it can like digest all the food. It's just really important for them. So you need to make sure that you have the light for your turtle dock. In the description it says all stock must go with the tank. It probably means the turtles and the fish, but on Facebook Marketplace you can't say that you're selling live animals, so I'm guessing that's what they mean. But now, in my opinion, this tank isn't actually bad size for this size turtle. The fish do look a little bit large. It looks like there's a bluegill or maybe goldfish in there, so I don't know, those look pretty big for that tank, but they have a little pot for decoration. Just be careful that your turtle doesn't get stuck in it or stuck behind it because they could drown. I would put some plants so that the turtle can hold on to them because they really like to hold on to stuff. I'd also raise the water level a little bit more and of course get lights because that's super important. But as the turtle grows, you're going to want to upgrade your tank. So when you get a little baby hatchling turtle, they need to eat every single day and a lot of protein. Now these little guys are still really small, so I try to give them a lot of protein. The little Zoomed food, this stuff right here, is full of protein, so that's great for them. These guys eat about 5 times a week, so they do skip 2 days, but that can be really good for them. And if you have adult turtles, you usually just want to feed a couple times a week. Also, when your turtles grow into adults, they usually don't need quite as much protein, still a bit, but not quite as much as hatchlings, and they need a lot more fruits and vegetables. So with the last tank, I said that Facebook doesn't actually allow you to sell live plants on Facebook Marketplace, but this one, just right away, they say 2 turtles with 90-gallon aquarium. So I don't know, maybe they'll get like taken off Facebook Marketplace. I thought that was the rule, maybe it's not. But let's look at these pictures right here. So the first picture is a picture of both turtles in someone's hand to show they are pretty big. This top one right here looks like a slider. I'm not sure what type. Probably a red-eared slider because those are the most common. And then on the left here, it looks like a map turtle just from the kind of pointiness of its shell. Okay, now the picture of the tank. There's no stand, no lid, no light, no decoration. It's just a blank, empty tank. 90-gallon tank, that is pretty big. For 2 turtles, I'd say that's probably enough. Just make sure to fill it up really high. You can even get an above tank basking area so that you can fill your tank up all the way and then the turtles can actually climb out of the tank into this like separate sort of thing where you put the lights on top and then your turtles can bask up there. So that would be great for this tank. Another picture of the turtles. They're so cute. As you can see on the shell of these turtles, they actually have little spots. And I think that's actually shell rot, probably from not having sufficient light in their tank. Maybe not sufficient light, but the right types of light in their tank. So I don't know. It does look pretty bad on at least the map turtle, so I would be careful if you were to buy these turtles. Just know that they have shell rot. And 2 turtles with a 90-gallon aquarium with nothing else for $300, that's kind of a lot. You could probably find that for cheaper, but... And hey, if you have a 90-gallon aquarium with turtles in it, you're definitely going to want a pretty big filter because they can be messy. Alright, you guys, so this next tank that we're going to be reviewing is $250. It doesn't say how big the turtle tank is. It looks like a 20-gallon long, just from what I'm seeing right here, but they do have 2 lights, probably the correct lights for turtles. They have a nice little basking dock right there. They have a lot of little plants and decorations for the turtles to explore, which is great. I'm not loving the pink gravel. It's just me, I don't really love the color pink, but maybe they do. It's really cute, it's fun, maybe it's like a little girl's pet, I don't know. It says in the description that it's a Zoo Med Turtle Clean 50 external filter, so I've heard that those are pretty good. So the water does look crystal clear, so that's pretty amazing. You just have to be really careful with gravel that you put in the bottom of your tank because turtles can actually eat it and then possibly die, so you want to be really careful with that. Sand is a great substrate for turtle tanks, but if your turtle's smart and it just doesn't eat gravel, then gravel's fine, but if you don't know, you probably should just stick with sand. If this were my tank, I would raise the level probably twice as much as it is right now, probably to like 80 or 75% of the water, and then I'd get a basking dock that goes up or down, or maybe build one out of rocks. If it were me, I'd get rid of the pink, but if they really like pink, I think it looks great. And yeah, I think the turtle is small enough where this tank is a perfect size for it, and yeah, I think it's a great tank. Alright, so this is the last tank that we're going to be reviewing today. It says fish tank turtle tank. Interesting. It is $500. That is a lot of money, but it says stunning 75-gallon tank with all the accessories, stand and pump, painted turtle, and one fish included. So a painted turtle, you know I love painted turtles, and it's a 75-gallon tank, which is very large, and it looks like their little painted turtle is up in the top left corner. It is pretty small compared to the tank. This tank is definitely the correct size for this size turtle. I'm loving the plants in here. I think they look amazing. The little bit of pink is kind of fun, even though I don't like pink, as you guys know. The blue gravel, I mean, it looks good. With the blue background especially. I really like the white decoration in the back of there. I think it looks good. I can't see a basking spot, but I do see a light. So hold on, let me look at the next picture. Okay, so this next picture is just a closer view of the turtle, but in the top left, you can kind of see something back there. It could be a basking spot. I'm just gonna hope that it is. It seems like this person kind of knows what they're doing with turtle tanks, and they have a light. There's only one light, but it could be a mercury vapor bulb, so that'll be okay. The tank is filled all the way up, and I love this stand. Look at the stand, it's so pretty. I think it actually fits with the colors of the tank really well, so I like it. I would not pay $500 for it, maybe $200 or $300 with all of the stuff included, but it has a lid on it, it has nice lights, it looks really great. That's a really good tank, I'm a fan. If you like the review type of videos, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video and also comment down below saying that you like it, because I'd be willing to do some more. And while our baby turtles are eating in here, sorry buddy, I also like to feed all of our fish some baby brine shrimp right here because usually the turtle tries to steal and eat it all. So now the fish will get all of it because the turtles aren't in here. Wow, you guys, look at our little Nayrite snail. You see how all the work that he's done? This was all algae right there, and you can see it's back to the normal rock color. He's done all that. That's him eating all the algae. That is so cool. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna let our baby turtles over here continue to eat. Only 7% of you guys are subscribed, so please subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. I really appreciate you watching to the end. Subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. See ya.